You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, my goodness, we're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. I did a video the other day where it was being heavily rumored. Really not even rumored. They were working on a deal, ironing out a deal for Brian Schottenheimer, a career quarterbacks coach and offensive coordinator. When I say career, I'm talking 20 years without ever having got a NFL head coaching job. Brian Schottenheimer, they were working on that deal for Jerry Jones to hire him to be the next head football coach of the Dallas Cowboys. And Cowboy fans were already getting, well, very antsy at that point. Let's put it that way. They were getting troubled by the fact that that was even a rumor, even something that could possibly be on the radar. Now, keep in mind, Dallas passed on Bill Belichick, Pete Carroll, Aaron Glenn, who people forget he's from Humble. He's a former Dallas Cowboys player, just like he played for the Jets. There was connections there. Deion Sanders. I mean, there's a lot of different coaches. Keeping Mike McCarthy. I mean, that looks pretty good right now, does it not? Keeping Mike McCarthy could have been a thing. And so now here we are today, and people are calling the Dallas Cowboys the biggest joke in all of sports because they have officially hired Brian Schottenheimer, and don't worry, we'll get to the backlash because there's plenty of it. People today are demanding that Jerry Jones sells the franchise. They haven't been to an NFC championship game in 30 years, I think it is. And it's officially ugly. I mean, nobody had Brian Schottenheimer as a potential head coaching candidate. And we're going to take a look at an article. It's laughable how little Jerry did right here to find somebody that was adequate, competent to coach this team. Adam Schefter, Cowboys are hiring offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer as their new head coach. Jerry Jones tells ESPN, quote, Brian Schottenheimer is a known career assistant. Okay, Jones said he ain't Brian no more. He is now known as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Wow. And this was strategically put out, by the way, as you can see right here, on what is known as the slowest time in the news cycle, which is on a Friday night late. This was strategically dropped out there because Jerry didn't want to see the backlash. All right, a 51-year-old career assistant has finally gotten a chance to lead a team of his own, but few, if any, fans of that team like it. I think this is Florio, yeah. It landed late Friday night via a leak to Cowboys, partially owned and heavily influenced NFL media, posted at 9:43 p.m. Eastern, 8:43 p.m. Dallas Cowboys time. The team announced it only 2 minutes later. Owner Jerry Jones wants his team to be compelling. In the Sunday Ticket antitrust trial, Jones explained the importance of generating interest. That's not how you do it. This is really upset a lot of fans. Quote, what is so important is that you are substantive, that you are interesting, Jones said from the witness stand. The facts are that probably well over half of the NFL, half of the fans of the NFL don't like the Cowboys and want to kick our you-know-what every time we get out there, and I say that in respect to everybody. But that's the way it is because they don't like me, and they probably don't like me to some degree if they pay much attention to it. But it makes us interesting, and that is so much more than a score, so much more than a tackle. It's a manifestation of an interest, something to support. Man, he's all up in his ego right now. Seriously. So this came out. Congrats, Coach Schottenheimer. It's not to be believed. A lot of fans cannot believe it. Excellent. Between him and Dak, we should get lots of high draft picks over the next few years. Look, let's not disrespect Dak to the kind of level that this is. This is a you've taken a notable step down from Mike McCarthy. McCarthy's won a hell of a lot of games, and he's won a Super Bowl. This is something else. I'm not sure exactly. Jerry wants this much control of the team and this much say. Is there anybody willing to touch this job? I'm starting to wonder, is this job toxic? The problem with this franchise is JJ thinks he's the smartest man in football. The reality is he's a great marketer, but a terrible football owner. Awful choice. No other team even considered him, not even the Jets. He got a long history with the Jets. Please sell the team for the sake of the fans. A lot of fans are saying today, sell the team. So RJ Ochoa put this out. He covers the Cowboys. And this article is wild. It came from Connor Orr. And this should infuriate Cowboy fans. You should be mad because Dallas has interviewed 6 candidates for what the Jones family bills as the largest and most self-important sports franchise in the world. Other teams nearly hit 20. Look, I don't think you have to interview 20 candidates. You can interview 6, but it needs to be 6 legitimate candidates. I think Cowboys fans would look at things a lot different if you were looking at, okay, they interviewed Ben Johnson, John Gruden, Deion Sanders, Pete Carroll, Mike Vrabel, blah, 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 blah. I mean, Jerry waited on the McCarthy thing. Vrabel was off the market already. I mean, it's wild. The Cowboys did not even surface in the Ben Johnson conversation. They did not interview Brian Flores. They did not interview Liam Cohen. That's the guy I would have seriously considered. The only offensive coordinator since 2000 to score more than 28 points per game, 6 or more yards per play, and 65% rate in the red zone or better, and a 50% or better third down conversion percentage. They did not interview Aaron Glenn, a former Cowboy from Humble, Texas. They did not interview Todd Monken, whose artful play calling helped turn Lamar Jackson into a perennial MVP candidate. They did not interview Cliff Kingsbury, a Texas native who did the best quarterback coaching job of the season. And we all know Bill Belichick's out there right now. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's crazy. So, let me just click over here. I mean, this is this is unbelievable. It really is. I mean, Cowboys fans today, yeah, Jerry Jones running the Dallas Cowboys. Guys, that's Joe Biden wearing a Cowboys hat. That's right, a Dallas Cowboys hat right here. A lot of people are saying, it's Stephen Jones. Whatever Jones it is, is W running the place? Yikes. I mean, seriously, right here. Yeah, turning and smirking at all Cowboys fans. I mean, does Jerry hate his fans? Is that what we're doing? Hater report. Dallas Cowboys hired Brian Schottenheimer. Might as well get this out of the way. Dallas Cowboys officially eliminated from the 2025 playoffs. I'm wondering, are they trying to fire the GM, Jerry? Well, we know who that is. I speak for every Cowboys fans. We all hate Jerry Jones. Nobody wanted this. I can't believe it. I mean, honestly, this guy took it to a whole nother level. Fire Jerry. That's probably the most popular cap going right now. Seriously. I can't even believe that. As a non-Cowboys fan, I say thank you. We have the absolute pleasure of laughing at your organization for 30 years, and this just guarantees that the streak continues. It's crazy. Stevie Wonder, that looks like a really good hire. That's good. That's good. What are you doing, Cowboys fans? Are you losing your minds right now? Because you should. There are still competent candidates on the market. Look, Jerry is worth everything. He's got more money, $10 million, which is the buyout, I believe, for Dion and for Bill Belichick. That's peanuts. That's not, I mean, that's like he finds that in his belly button lint, for crying out loud. Belichick, Dion on the market. Nah, Brian Schottenheimer. Guys, this is like a Stone Cold Stunner double middle finger by Jerry Jones onto all Cowboys fans. I can't even believe this hire. I really can't. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.